know, one of the reasons why I wanted to go to Fort Stewart is they were some of the first men that were shipped out for Iraq. And the fact of the matter is, I have a great deal of respect for our servicemen, whether they work in the kitchen or in the field. I would like to cook them a special meal that will not only feed their belly, but will also feed their soul. I know I tell y'all, this is my favorite food, this is my favorite food. Actually, y'all, I have a list about this wide, and maybe I have 12 favorite things, but a pork chop is very close to my heart. And probably in the truest sense of the word, but I love a pork chop. And these are really, really thick. That's all right. I'm gonna beat them down a little bit. And I'm gonna put me a towel up here so I won't splatter my shirt. But I'm gonna take this meat mallet and just break them down a little bit. You'll have to be easy on that tenderloin side because it's naturally so tender, and you don't want to beat it to death. Okay, I think this is enough. Now, I'm going to season these up, not too much because I don't want them too salty. I'm going to just kind of rub that in on them. Just me and my pork chop. All right, now I'm going to put these in my bowl and pour a little buttermilk over them. And the buttermilk will help that flour stick to them. I'm not going to drench them. I'm just enough to kind of wet them. I'll let them sit there a minute. If you want to produce a nice crust, you need something wet to make that flour stick to your meat. Now I'm going to take some house seasoning, which is garlic powder, black pepper, and salt. And I'm going to just season our flour. And then I'm going to dip these pork chops into the flour. I'm just going to kind of press that down in them. Just kind of dredge them good. Now that's a pork chop, isn't it? Now we're going to drop them in 350-degree peanut oil. And you'll notice that I'm deep frying my pork chops. I think our grease was just about perfect. And naturally you want to wash your hands real good. And clean any of your surfaces that had raw meat on it. All right, I'm smelling those good. These pork chops got a couple of more minutes though. All right, look at that pork chop. If there's a prettier pork chop around, I'd sure like to see it. And you see I'm putting these in a colander so they can drain. And we can check one of these and see if they're done. This one looks so good right here. But I'm gonna cut this one so you can see into it, and we'll check it together to see if it's done. Is that a perfect chop or what? Oh, look at that. Oh. I'm so happy. It's just out of this world.